My name is Vern Thiessen, and I'm a playwright, and I am the author of the adaptation of Human Bondage by Somerset Maugham. Well, I've always loved the novel, and a lot of people have real big contacts with the novel, a big connection with the novel. They really feel passionate about it. And my introduction to it was the famous 1930s film with Bette Davis, who made her a star, playing Mildred. And I loved that old black and white movie, and I thought, oh, I should really read the novel again. And I read it and I thought, this would be great on the stage. And then I found out that it had never been adapted for the stage ever before, which was hard to believe because Maugham himself was a playwright. And so that started a 2-year process of trying to actually get the rights to adapt the book into play form, which finally my agent and I managed to do. So it has been a long and passionate approach to try to find the rights to this extraordinary book. And also, it's considered one of the greatest novels ever written. And so I really wanted to bring it to a wider audience. Of Human Bondage is massive. It's like a 500-page, 600-page novel, and you can't adapt the whole book. You have to pick and choose. And so I had to really go in and think about the stuff that I wanted to talk about, the things that were of interest to me in the novel, and to start to bring those out. Because it's not just simply putting the novel on stage. You have to create a structure for it. You have to find out what is really passionate for you as a writer, and bring those kinds of stories, to the adaptation. It's about a medical student in Victorian England at the late 1890s, and he falls in love with a tea shop waitress working at a tea shop, and this sets off a love affair that goes on for years that is incredibly ill-fated. But what I really like to tell people about the novel when they ask me what's it about or what's the stage adaptation about, I always say to them, have you ever been in a relationship that's gone bad? Have you ever had a love affair that just didn't work out? Have you ever felt addicted to something, whether it's alcohol or drugs or gambling or coffee or chocolate or something that you felt like, I need to have that, I need to have that. I know it's completely irrational, but I need to have that. That's what drives this book and drives the adaptation. It's the idea that we are slaves to something in our lives. We're all slaves to something in our lives, and we're looking our entire life to get away from whatever it is that we're enslaved to, that we're in bondage to. And that's what all the characters in this play, of which there are probably over 20, are all slaves to something, and they're all trying to get away from that. I'm thrilled to have this premiere at Soulpepper. There's only a small number of companies in North America who could do this play because it's so large. So I'm just over the moon that Soulpepper is doing it. And the characters are just so well drawn and so captivating, and it's such a funny and moving and touching book that there's just so much great stuff in it. Like any great novel, anybody will find something to chew on in that book.